Now we will see the classification of biofertilizer. Biofertilizers are biofertilizers are fertilizers obtained from biological organism. They will enrich the soil fertility. They are very much helpful for the growth of the plants. And these are all the classification of biofertilizer. Number one, nitrogen fixing biofertilizer. Under nitrogen fixing biofertilizer, there are three types. One is free living, second one is symbiotic, third one is associative symbiotic. First one, free living. Free living biofertilizer are either bacteria or any other microorganism like fungi. They will be living freely in the soil or freely in the air. They convert atmospheric nitrogen into nitrate and enrich the soil fertility. The second one is for the free living, examples are given Azotobacter, Clostridium, Anabina, Nostoc, etc. They are the free living biofertilizers. Second one is symbiotic biofertilizer. Symbiotic means when any microorganism or any other organism found associated with other organism and they are mutually benefited, that is symbiotic organism. Rhizobium, Anabina acole, these two are the symbiotic biofertilizer. Rhizobium is a very famous biofertilizer. It is a symbiotic bacterium found associated with legume plants or pulses yielding plants. These rhizobium will convert atmospheric nitrogen into nitrate and give it to the plants for healthy growth of the plant. That will be very much useful. Instead of that, the legume plants will give nutrient and shelter to the rhizobium. The second one is Anabina acole. Anabina acole is a cyanobacterium. It is a blue-green algae. It is found associated with the leaves of Azolla. Azolla is a pteridophytic plant. It is a small aquatic pteridophytic plant. In the leaves of Azolla, Anabina acole is living and convert atmospheric nitrogen into nitrate and enrich the soil fertility so that the Azolla plant will grow healthily. Third one, associative symbiotic. Azospirillum is a bacterium which is considered as the associative symbiotic biofertilizer. Associative symbiotic biofertilizer means when any one of the organism is deeply associated, is intimately associated with the higher plants, that is associative symbiotic. The second case, phosphate solubilizing biofertilizer. Phosphate solubilizing biofertilizers are fertilizers which are very much useful for solubilizing phosphate. For the solubility of the phosphate, bacteria, Bacillus subtilis, Pseudomonas striata, and fungi, Penicillium and Aspergillus, they are the phosphate solubilizing biofertilizers. Next one, phosphate mobilizing biofertilizer. Some of the biofertilizers will be useful in order to transport phosphate to all parts of the plant. That is phosphate mobilizing biofertilizer. There are two types, arbuscular mycorrhiza, number one, example, Glumus and Scutellophora. Number two, ectomycorrhiza, example, Amanita. Mycorrhiza means it is a combined structure of fungal mycelium with the roots of higher plants. For example, Pinus roots always found associated with fungal mycelium, and this combined structure is called mycorrhiza. the function of the mycorrhiza is to enhance the water absorption to the roots of higher plants. In the case of pinus, the root has very poor development of root hairs. Root contain very less developed root hairs. So water absorption is difficult. In order to enhance the water absorption, this mycorrhiza is associated. There are three types of mycorrhiza. One is ectotrophic mycorrhiza or ectomycorrhiza. Second one is endotrophic mycorrhiza or endomycorrhiza. Third one is ectendomycorrhiza. First case, ectomycorrhiza. In ectomycorrhiza, the fungal mycelium is found associated on the outer surface only. In the second case, endomycorrhiza, the fungal mycelium can be seen inside the root of other higher plants. In the third one, ectendomycorrhiza, the mycelium can be seen both on the outer surface as well as inside the roots of higher plants. That is ectendomycorrhiza. So, arbuscular mycorrhiza and ectomycorrhiza are considered as the phosphate mobilizing biofertilizer. And next case, biofertilizer for micronutrients. Some of the biofertilizers will supply micronutrients. Micronutrients are nutrients which are very essential for the growth of the plants in a less quantity. Macronutrient is another type of nutrient which will be required by the plants in large quantities. That is macronutrients. But some of the biofertilizers will supply micronutrients to the plants. They are called biofertilizers for micronutrients. Silicate and zinc solubilizers will be supplied by Bacillus bacteria. Bacillus bacteria will act as a silicate supplying biofertilizer and zinc solubilizing biofertilizer. Finally, plant growth promoting rhizobacteria. Some of the bacteria, some of the biofertilizers, some of the bacteria in the biofertilizer will supply plant growth substances, plant growth promoting substances. They are substances which will increase the growth of the plant. They are called growth promoting substances. Some of the biofertilizers not only increasing the soil fertility, that will supply growth promoting substances to the plants so that the growth will be more vigorous in those plants. Pseudomonas fluorescens is a bacteria which supply plant growth substances to the plants for the normal and vigorous growth of the plants, healthy growth of the plants. These are all the classification of the biofertilizer.